Hello, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 16 of Apollo Justice. Last time, we were basically doing our investigation. The second day, we found out some details from Wocky of how he was angry. Basically, he's not revealing his past with Alita, and we did some footprint analysis with Emma. Now, let's get going. Let's do some examining.
A trash can that's next to the path here!
And I guess now we know it was Mr. Stickler who had little plumps bloomers here, huh?
That's right, Trucy, and what a web of lies group in that one little act!
I can still remember that moment. You brandished those bloomers on high and shouted, "Objection!"
Here's what I want you to do, Trucy. Take that memory, gently lock it way deep in your heart, and never speak of it! Detective Sky, mind if we get another go?
Right on! Leave no print unanalyzed, I say! Yeah, pick which print you want to analyze. Okay, looks good. Next to dry the plaster.
Okay.
Okay, let's take out the mold. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink.
Frankly, this is more fun than the printing minigame, funnily enough. At least it's short.
Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here it goes. Huh? That's a my shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It's strange, so smooth.
Except for the part with the leaf.
I can say without even looking at this print doesn't match any of our list.
A mystery print.
Okay, yeah, we gotta get the trash can. We gotta get that shoe out. We gotta get that flip-flop, because that's basically what we have to present.
The trash can. This be where we found the mirror?
Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in there? Something near the bottom? Look at the print on these! The paleness, that means...
These must have ended up here after Mr. Wright's...
These must have ended up here right after Mr. Wright's accident.
Maybe they're connected. Let's pick them up.
Okay.
They say the Meraktis Clinic. Hey!
What?
The slipper! Look right here! I think I see a toe mark!
A toe mark? You think we can get print off that?
Sure, toes have prints just like fingers do, you know?
This little clue might be a gold mine.
Okay, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints, so you won't know whose it is.
I guess that would be too much to hope for.
Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it. The bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck on the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint.
So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. Ugh! It got paint on my hand!
Apollo! I saw you trying to wipe your hand on my cape!
Yeah, these are the shoes.
Detective Sky, mind if we give it another shot?
Oh, wait. No!
I'm giving up already. Suit yourself. If you want to take another swing at it, just let me know.
This print is far too smooth.
This print is far too smooth to be from a regular shoe.
It is a shoe print of some kind, though. That's certain.
Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to the Alden's noodle stand. It does make one wonder. Hey, you!
Yes?
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mysterious shoe print?
This mysterious shoe print does remind me of something. I'm pretty sure I've seen something that would leave a print like this. You know, I think I have our culprit right here. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually.
Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here? Now look at the
Well, look at the bottom, see?
It's covered with paint except for...
See, right here.
Hey, this one is shaped like a leaf.
What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came out when the slipper stepped in the paint? Makes sense, doesn't it?
Wait, something's written on them. The Meraktis Clinic.
Exactly, the victim's clinic.
Wait, that means that someone from the clinic is involved.
Why is she just standing there eating?
I'm Detective Sky. I have a favor to ask. What?
Can you guys access the Meraktis Clinic?
The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected, and it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes.
Really?
Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty.
Okay, that intro kind of scared me a little. It startled me a little.
Right, miraculously, here comes justice.
Yeah, this sounds like music that you hear out of Ghost Trick. Okay, let's get going. June 16th, Eldoon's house.
Oh, you two again? When will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look at what we have.
What's this? Detective Sky! Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin, today's Detective Sky. Who are you two, really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Paolo.
June 16th, Meraktis Clinic. Reception.
Huh? Kind of at home sort of place, isn't it?
This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy out front wasn't so sure.
Beyond it being where the victim lived, looks like the police team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
The clinic reception desk. No one's here, of course. There's a small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective.
Look at all these bowls.
They're from Aldoon's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty.
Then I think we figured something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Aldo must do takeout.
Yes, yes, with every surgery you get a free bowl of Afghan lemon soup.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the ones have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, Trucy.
These must be the slippers for patients at the clinic.
The same as the pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here too. And ours have paint on the bottom. Which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder.
Right. The paint from the hit and run incident, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in the trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run?
Okay. Yeah, just checking, make sure I'm not missing any good details.
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients.
Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Meraktis.
You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. And if this spaceship visitor isn't still here...
Why they leave without their shoes?
Better take a closer look at these just in case.
Look, the door says doctor's office.
Hey, this is the victim's private office?
It's not locked, too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks, it's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks, Don't ever bother putting the phone around when I'm around. Polly, your bike is mine.
That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about.
Ah, Apollo, that sound it came from behind this door.
Someone's in there. Let me check it out, Trucy. A break-in there through the window! And why are there a bunch of fetuses in jars back there? Why is he storing these in his office?
Yeah, I can imagine. Just Meraktis, he has like I don't know what those are. Are those organs? Are those fetuses in jars that he just never got rid of? Why did he keep those randomly in the back behind his desk? Just as something. Oh, hello there, Mr. Kitoki. You want to look at my fetuses in jars? They're very nice. Look at these fetuses, Mr. Kitoki.
A break-in, they left through the window.
Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now.
That must be her experience as a penny snatcher chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police.
Let's check out the room out first, Polly. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. She's better at this than I am.
Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now.
First thing to examine. Fetuses on wall.
Whoa, what are those? The wall's covered with beakers.
Eek, something's moving inside that one. You look, Apollo.
Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh, it's a goldfish.
Okay, those are fish tanks. Okay, well, that's a lot less darker. That's a lot less dark than my theory, which was that Meraktis kept a bunch of fetuses in jars behind his desk. Yeah, and then I'll do here's about this. This doesn't surprise me, Trucy doll. That guy, they're like war trophies to him.
Wow, there are fish, so many kinds.
Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. This pipe plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either.
What doesn't?
Normally, burglars are looking for valuables, right?
That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar.
So why look under a pipe plant?
Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe.
I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to a safe?
Or maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys.
This is getting nowhere fast. Books and papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry.
Even the cup on the desk here is lying outside. Huh, the juice that spilled out of this cup, it's dry.
So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now.
Someone knocked over this cup a while ago and left it.
Kind of expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Broken? Don't you mean burnt out?
No, a cow burglar must have dropped it. But why
is it standing up on the floor like that?
Hey, don't look at the cord.
Huh? There's a red splotch on the part of the cord. You think that's blood?
It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish.
Hey, if that was Danganronpa, that would be blood.
Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure.
What a cute little safe.
Looks like a 4-digit lock.
Someone's already entered 2 numbers, Apollo.
7, 9, wait, do you think that burglar just now was trying to open it?
I wonder what's inside the safe.
Is there any way to figure out the last 2 numbers?
Well,
we know the first 2 are 7 and 9.
Maybe there's something in the court record. Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers.
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah, basically, it's not any hint of the code itself. It's not like Gantz where we can guess the number.
Well, I have an idea.
I knew it, Paulo. What is it?
Well, all we have to do is know what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next 2 numbers are.
White powder for the win.
When you push the buttons, you have to touch them with your finger, right?
It would leave a print.
When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if you can find the buttons with a fingerprint...
We'll have the safe code. Not bad, Polly.
Look, you can see the oily finger residue clearly. Look at 7 and 9.
These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves.
Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. It opened!
Ha! But joke's on you, Apollo. There's probably a key. There's probably a safe within the safe.
No clue there. This looks like a bullet hole.
You can still see the bullet sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of the safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished.
Not surprised given that it was fired to a metal safe.
This bullet's got...
This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure.
This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it.
An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak.
But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient it says Wocky Kitaki.
So this is Wocky, our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in the safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Meraktis.
Why is it Apollo?
Look here where it says who filled the chart. What?
Let's see, Nurse Alita Talia.
Alita Toledo is Wocky's fiancée!
That's one Ida too many, Apollo, though.
Never mind that! What's her name doing here?
How should I know? Now, I guess it means she's on the staff of this clinic.
Oh, I thought you neglected to mention this before now. I'm sure she had her reason.
I'm sure she had her reasons.
So Alita Leo worked at the Meraktis Clinic. And she had access to Wocky Kitaki's medical chart.
You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo.
It'd be very interesting to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this?
Okay, let's go. Okay, Eldune's house. But we cannot get it translated just yet because we gotta go talk to Wocky. Okay, detention center. Visitor's room.
Well, the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to?
Excuse me. Both detainees are currently questioning to cooperate with their accounts. Mr. Stickler and Wocky. Mr. Stickler and Wocky, both of them? I pay the questioner.
Like Clash of Titans, it's like dealing with what, it's like your Mercury, where half of your head is basically being subjected to this intense heat, and the other is intense cold.
I guess we'll be back later then.
Okay, in that case, I think we actually have to go to the Hickfield Clinic. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something? I could use, a little diversion.
What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please.
A lot happened 7 years ago, Apollo. I ran across a burning bridge. I exorcised the demonic spirit of my executed ex-girlfriend who had tried to have me killed. My rival prosecutor at the time killed my assistant's mother. Edgeworth had two spin-off games. It was a very eventful year, Apollo.
I want to know! I need to know!
You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. "7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it.
It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you?
Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time.
17 years old? That's still high school!
He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. And funnily enough, though, what's even funnier is the fact that despite Clavier being this gifted prosecutor who went to Europe and went past the bar there, Sebastian, through the power of his corrupt daddy, managed to become a prosecutor 2 months sooner. About a month or two sooner, and basically Sebastian is Clavier's age. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all.
That's all? How could that be all?
What do you mean?
What about what they were saying on the news about the forged evidence? They say you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you.
Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself?
How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial?
Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it?
But!
I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know.
Mr. Wright! Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusation of forgery. For now.
Okay. Okay, no! I want to go to the detention center. Why can't we go to the detention center? Aldunes is pretty much right next door to Phoenix's house. We should be allowed to go to the detention center from there. I swear. This is one thing I hate. This is one thing that basically the later games did right. Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice did right, giving us the ability to go to anywhere from anywhere. You're not going to 5 different places to go to to the place you actually want to go to.
I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how'd you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science.
Emma's talking like she's a Jedi, like she's going to do some force push on Clavier, push him on his motorcycle, push him on his fangirls with the force.
Next you'll have us analyzing face prints.
Let's ask Detective's Guy to help us, Apollo.
No, I didn't want to click on that.
Detective Sky, I was wondering about this.
Ah, Josie, wait!
What?
This ball was inside the safe, right? That means the police don't know about it yet.
Alright, we can use this in the trial tomorrow.
Drusy, that's illegitimate evidence! Yeah, get Paolo. Yeah, really, it's like the right family tradition of how fast can we get Paolo to lose his badge?
Do I have to repeat myself every time? If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it so quietly. Do so quietly. Yes.
Did you find something?
Well, scientifically speaking, these are a pair of women's sandals. Pretty cute too. We found them in the lobby of the Meraktis Clinic. Say, the sandal's a toe mark.
A toe mark? You mean a toe print?
That I do. I can analyze it just like a fingerprint.
This little clue might be a real windfall.
Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints, so we won't know whose it is.
I guess that would be too much to hope for.
Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it.
Say, could you take a look at this lamp?
The bulb's broken.
Right, strange, isn't it?
Really, I break bulbs all the time. My desk is a mess and my lamp is always falling over. Not too bright, huh?
Ouch.
I still think it's kind of odd.
Just check the toe prints on both shoes. Okay,
fingerprint analysis is the very basis of modern forensic science.
I guess you could point it that way.
And you two know how to dust for fingerprints on your own now. Make sure to examine anything you find that you might have prints on.
The label reads fingerprint powder in some strange language.
How do we know for sure? What if it's just really a jar for something else like jam or honey?
Why would anyone go through that trouble?
Well, so the police don't find out, that's why.
I only think possessing fingerprint powder is a crime.
Oh, I guess that's boring. Hey, Apollo! Hey, Apollo, you think this is...
Huh? This could be a toe print.
Maybe we can get a print off this. Let's try it out.
Okay, printing. Cover the screen with clicks and clicks and clicks. Oh, this feels so much better to do than a stylus. No! Okay, did that screw over the viewing? Okay, good.
Hey, it worked! That looked like a big toe, baby!
But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print, but this is such a thing as a list of toe prints?
Oh, good point! If there is, this guy didn't give it to us.
Which
means we can't match this print.
This seems like a good time to ask for the detectives to advise.
Yeah, good idea!
Okay. Toe print time.
I wonder, could this be a print?
Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Polly.
I bet we can analyze it, just like a regular print.
This could be a vital piece of evidence.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, it worked! That looked like a big toe, maybe.
Wow, I feel like the case is solved already. What was next? We have to match the print, right? Right, let's match it. Wait. The detective didn't get us a list of toe prints, Apollo.
Oh, good point!
Maybe we should ask her, get some advice.
I guess so. I'm not sure if this really qualifies as an expert.
No!
Ah, the slippers! That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course.
There is what?
All you need is a sample of the same toe print, or of another shoe, for instance.
Alright, so if the prints matched, you know the same person were both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person?
Got one right here.
I think I might actually.
Really?
I begin to suspect something here. Detective Guy, can you compare the sample with this other print? This pair of sandals, toe prints and all.
Oh, the print on these is nice and clear too. This makes our job easy.
Can you analyze it for us?
Of course, hang on. Bingo! Gosh, I'm good.
Hey, we were the ones who found the prints.
A perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers.
I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or, do you already know?
I can't say, not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth.
Yeah, we'll finish the investigation in this part. Okay, move out. Because I actually know what to do. Go into the detention center. fucking Dennis! Oh, you again! Damn!
Do you always have to announce your interests like that?
You always have to cock block me, fool! You always have to tease me! Cause really, you don't go around and Wocky bling bling crack like a talkie. Cause once the King Kong schlong gets erect, it's not like a flagpole, just shoots out like BANG! It gonna break that glass! Know what I mean? Man, my old man, now I'm on a funk, it's all his fault!
One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson, and failed clearly.
You two got your work cut for you, straight up! Cause I don't care if they lock me up for shizzle, I'm ready to go!
Some days I wonder why I do what I do.
Okay. Actually, I think now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you took time to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. If you come back for the next one, if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye!